Hello students, in our previous video we have started module that is formation of a company and we were studying about the promotion stage, right? And we have studied about the promoter. So here, who is the promoter? The person in whose mind the idea of formation of a company will be generated. That person is called as promoter. And we have studied in our previous video that what are the functions of a promoters. As we know that the promoter will generate the idea, he will check whether the business idea is feasible or no with the help of three things, that is technically, financially and economically. Then he will take the name approval from the registrar of company. After that, he will fix the signatories of the memorandum of association. After that, he will appoint the professionals for management of the company. Then he will prepare the necessary documents required to be submitted. Okay, in this video, we will see what are the important documents to be submitted by the promoter for the formation of a company. So we have 6 documents which were prepared by the promoter and he has to submit to the register of company. In that, the first one is Memorandum of Association, Articles of Association, Consent of Proposed Directors, Agreement, Statutory Declaration, Receipt of Payment of Fees. Right. So these are the 6 documents which are prepared by the promoters and to be submitted to the registrar of company. In that, the first one is Memorandum of Association. In today's video, in detail, we will discuss about Memorandum of Association. So we will see what is the Memorandum of Association. As per Section 2, subsection 56 of the Companies Act 2013, memorandum means the memorandum of association of a company as originally framed, as altered from time to time in pursuance of any previous company law of this act. It means Memorandum of Association is a set of rules and regulations which is governed by the Company Act 2013. According to that, company has to act. And we have 5 clauses in Memorandum of Association. So the first one is name clause. It tells about the name. Second one is registered office clause. It tells about where the registered office of the company is there. Then we have object clause, for which purpose the company is formed. Then liability clause. It means what is the liability of the shareholders of that particular company. Then capital clause. The how much capital is there in the company or the maximum extent the company can raise the capital. So we will see what is name clause. Under section 12 of the Companies Act 2013, every company is required to publish its name outside its registered office and outside every place where it carry on business, to have its name engraved on its seal and to have its name on all business letters, bill heads, notice and other publication of the company. It means the name clause state about the name of the company. It means on our office board we have to write the name of our company. Even the seal should contain the name of the company, and even the name should indicate whether it is a public company or private company. So all these details will be contained in a name clause. Next we will move to the registered office clause. So in case of a registered office clause, so what it tells about the residential status of the company. It means this law specifies that our registered office is in which state, where it is situated. It means it gives the detailed address of the company. actually where it is located, in which city, in which area, everything will be contained in a registered office clause. The company is required to inform the location of the registrar of companies within 30 days from the date of incorporation or commencement of a company. It means within a 30 days, when we will get the certificate of incorporation, within a 30 days we have to give the details about registered office clause. Once we have registered office address, we are not supposed to change it every time. The registered office must be fixed, and this registered office address will be further used for the further communication with the registrar of company and for other affairs of the business organization. Now we will move to third clause, that is object clause. So here the object clause is very important. Why? Because for which purpose we have started the business, it is stated in the object clause. It means if you have started your business for the purpose of manufacturing day-to-day life's normal goods, then you have to manufacture only such kind of a goods. You have taken permission for normal goods. If you are manufacturing some different kind of goods such as medicine, etc., for which compulsory license is required, so such kind of business you can't do. For what purpose you have started your business, only for that purpose you have to do the business. The object clause can be further divided into three subcategories. First one is main clause, second one incidental objective, and the third one is other objectives. The main clause states that the main business or main motto of the company, right? The next one is incidental objective. These are the objects ancillary to the attainment of main object of the company. For example, here the main object of a sugar company is to manufacture the sugar. Then the incidental objective of sugar company will be to manufacture the spirit, alcohol, etc., because it is a byproduct of sugar. Then other objects means any other objects which the company pursue are not covered in above sub clauses, right? Next we will move to next one, that is liability clause. Here the liability clause means it state what is the liability of the members. So we will take one example. If a shareholder has purchased 1000 shares of rupees 10 each and has already paid rupees 6 per share, his liability is limited to rupees 4 per share. Thus, even the worst case, he may be called upon to pay only 4000 rupees. That is 1000 into 4, we will get only 4000 rupees. It means the liability of the shareholders will be limited in case of a all the joint stock company, whether it is a public limited company or private limited company. Our shareholders liability will be to the extent what they have purchased the shares. Only they are supposed to pay the unpaid amount what shares they have purchased. And the last clause is capital clause. Here the capital clause means the maximum amount of a capital which we can raise. Beyond that authorized capital, we are not supposed to raise any capital. For example, at the time of taking registration, in our capital clause, if we mention that 25 lakh worth rupees 25 lakh shares we have sold, it means maximum extent we can sell only 25 lakhs. We cannot sell more than 25 lakhs. Okay, the authorized capital will be fixed. We cannot change. So we will take one example. The authorized share capital of the company may be 25 lakhs, which divided into 2,50,000 shares of rupees 10 each. The said company cannot issue here capital in excess of the amount mentioned in the clause. It means whatever we have mentioned in the memorandum of association, in capital clause only that much shares we can raise. Beyond that we cannot raise. Okay, in next class we will